Can you upload DJ mixes on DistroKid? Technically, yes, but I think in common speak, not really. Now, here's what I mean. Overall, can you upload, like, say, an hour-long DJ mix? Yes. There's nothing necessarily stopping you from uploading an hour-long file with different songs that are mixed in, like a DJ mixing. Here's what does stop you. Here's where the big issue is that, and that is this. If you are using other people's songs in your DJ mix, which is very common in DJing, you have to get permission from them in order to upload and release that on DistroKid. And I know some artists may be saying, well, Mark, like, I just want to use it and I'm combining their songs with my songs. And I'm not trying to make money off it. I just want to release it and have people hear my DJ mix. Even still, once that goes live on Spotify, Apple Music, RDO, Deezer, the list goes on and on, you're going to be making money from that DJ mix. Whether you like it or not, you're making money from people potentially downloading it, streaming it, etc., etc. So this is a big thing to keep in mind. Like I said, if you do want to release a DJ mix, pretty much it has to be of only your own music. And I've done this. So I did 2 of these. I released what I called an EDM Power Hour mix. In case you don't know, kind of a side note, it's kind of funny, what a power hour is a thing that people do in like college or whatever, where you do a shot of beer every minute for an hour. It equals about, depending if you measure a shot as 1 and 1.5 ounces, technically a shot, as a little fun fact, can be measured as both. It can either be an ounce or 1.5 ounces. So it's either 5 or 7 beers, or 5 to 7 beers roughly, in that hour you're drinking, right? And what people do is they put on what's called a power hour mix, which consists of 60 different small things. Usually every minute there's like a break and a guy says drink, or a signal to drink, right? So it's one of those things, people sometimes do power hour mixes with music or commercials or TV shows, movies, whatever the case is. So I took 60 of my own songs. It's not really like a DJ mix, but it's still a mix nonetheless, I guess. 60 of my own songs, chopped it up into the most energetic point in that 1 minute, 60 in a row, made a power hour mix, and I released it. And I have 2 different EDM power hour mixes that I have released on DistroKid. I've also released, and I ended up taking them down because there were certain parts I didn't like, but I've released full DJ mixes that were like in a half an hour to even an hour long that were only my own music. So you can release DJ mixes. It's not that you can't. The issue arises, though, that especially in the EDM world, it is ultra common that 95% of the time when someone is DJing, you mix your own music with somebody else's. Now, of course, there are artists who, when they perform sometimes, really only do most of their own music. Like I know deadmau5 has said this a lot, that he typically just does his own music. Pretty Lights does this a lot. I know Rez said that she wanted to do this a lot. And obviously, sometimes they do mix in other songs, but for the most part, their music that they play out live is pretty much, for the most part, their own. So in those situations, you can release a mix, but the biggest thing is the rights. Does that mean, like, say, if you do a DJ mix, you're going to have to go to 30 different artists to get the rights to have their song in their mix? It just gets really complicated and tricky. And this is why that, although on paper, yes, you can release a DJ mix. If you release an hour-long thing and post it, you should be fine. But the issue arises with copywriting and the fact that you don't have the rights to those songs. However, if it is only your own music, and you have the rights, of course, to everything in your own music, you should be okay.